Damn. Damn, just got lens flared to death. So what now, after all that?
I'm on your side! Hurry! Hurry! Hang on! Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot him!
Man, this stuff doesn't work. When are we going to learn?
Careful, the gun's slow to reload!
Oh, man.
Watch for an opening!
So at least you don't have to ever say to me that you've never seen a flaming whale eat a helicopter before. You know, you can cross that off your list of things to see in a video game. Whoa. He's not getting very close. But this section's making me feel a little bit nauseous. But it's good to see Ocelot. Come on. helping.
You get him?
Not really.
We shook him off.
What about Psycho Mantis? Whoa. Make another lunge. Damn, it's been relentless, this prologue. Right, score 0. Rank A. I don't think I did anything to deserve a rank A there. This is trying to make me feel better. Heroism 800. Don't know what that's based on. I did nothing heroic. Probably just based on your rank. I guess you can probably make decisions as well.
My name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. 2, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Alright, so that's the prologue setting us up for the main game. Good to see Ocelot on board as well. And I love the way that he rides the horse the same way he rode the motorcycle in Metal Gear Solid 3. Although I would have liked him to look and sound a little bit more like he did back then. I know he's a lot older now, still. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Music's good as well, and I like the way they feel. It seems like they've found a better way to tell the story than just flat out 20-minute cutscenes and kind of very long, intrusive codec calls. Because as far as I know, there's no codec in this game. So, cinematic-wise, everything's been brilliant so far. I like the way they're structuring this cinematically. The music's fantastic. Everything looks good. Like what they've done with, you know, the camera, the tension, everything. It's looking good. But let's not get carried away. Because if there's one thing I've heard, is that gameplay-wise everything's fantastic, but people who are fans, like hardcore fans of the story, weren't overly impressed with the story. So that's one thing that I'm not kind of too excited about going into it. So I'm going to keep my expectations kind of manageable. See, it says action, switching camera position. That's press R3 to switch camera. So the word action doesn't mean that there's a camera, that there's a button assigned to it. Yeah, I'll look into these in my own time. I'm going to save now when I get the chance. Probably have to see the intro to this and then I'll save.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing. Getting used to it? years on ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
Yeah, I think he's right on. This sounds like a job for me.
Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid.
Ah, okay. You see, what does that prompt mean? Oh.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Alright. Wow.
Go ahead and close the iDroid.
How do I close
Got
it?
your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead?
No, I don't. Hold on.
Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. To the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Alright, let's do that.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
That's a very good point.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. He'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Wow. Now that's what I call an intro. Alright, Ocelot's nowhere to be seen. Alright, so that's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, it is the touchpad, okay. That's what I've been missing, right. So yeah, that is how you set someone up for a solo mission. And I've got to say the rock work looks fantastic here. I'm less sure about the shrubs, but the rock work looks amazing. Wow. Goodness me. And we have a giant map here that we're going to have to try and navigate. And obviously we've been introduced to the new brand of Metal Gear Solid that we're going to have to get used to. I mean, us kind of old school Metal Gear people will just be used to having kind of rail tracks where we just follow a certain path. And there's only one way to do it. Here it seems like you either just go gung-ho in there, which will probably be very difficult and be very stupid, or you basically plan your own infiltration, which really frees up a lot of options. Just look at this place. It's huge. So I have no idea which one of these to go to, but I guess I'll test this one first. So yeah, things have changed. Big Boss has changed. I think he's spoken about 2 words since we started. So he's lost his arm. We've got a new brand of infiltration. Everything looks awesome. He's riding a horse. It's all changed. So yeah, I'll leave it here for the first session. And when I return, hopefully when I have time, we will be continuing and starting our first real mission as Punished Venom Snake. As if we need any more names. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.